Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. A happy Friday to you all. A happy frigid Friday to you all. Don't mind the hat, it is very cold in here today. But regardless of if you are wrapping up your week nicely or perhaps getting early starts to the weekend, hope you are having a good day today. One last little musical marathon, so to speak, from me today. And we're jumping on back with a little bit of Dio one time. Now, I don't know how this is going to do in terms of copyright, because SM albums have not been very friendly when it comes to album listens, so we're going to take it as it goes. If it gets blocked, this is going to be over on the P Cloud. But if this remained on YouTube, hello YouTube, we're getting around to the album, to the Expectation album. I wasn't initially anticipating listening to this on camera, but after somebody came out, and after watching the Imogen Service episode, I was sold. I was sold on this album. I needed to go and listen to it. Dio, as an artist, was a spectacular specimen of a human being to listen to sing. Just absolutely glorious to listen to. His entire interview was one of the more insightful ones that we've gotten. Very enjoyable. Almost got me crying on camera. But yeah, after that episode, I was convinced I need to listen to it. So here we are finally getting around to it. If you've never been around to one of my album listens before, timeline below is going to be chapter based off of whatever song we are listening to, so you can skip ahead to a song of your choice if you choose to do so. Again, that's only for YouTube. If this is over on pCloud, unfortunately, that feature doesn't exist over there, so I apologize in advance. Content ID is kind of a pain in the butt, but, you know, you gotta deal with it as it comes. So, album listen for Dio's most recent Expectation album. Here we go. DJ, roll the intro. Righto, I believe there were 7 songs on this album. So on these album listens, we don't listen to the actually I need the list on the side, don't I? Don't listen to the title track again, just to save time, things like that. There's already a video on somebody. It's somewhere on the page. You can find it over there. And the last song, I believe, is a mix of one of the songs on here previously. So just gonna go through the 5 new songs. Wonder, I Do, Lost, Ordinary Days, and The View. We've got lyric videos. I went and looked around for since this album's a little bit older. Well, older, it's like 2 weeks old, but this 4 lyric videos and an official MV that I apparently missed. I don't remember watching Dio's I Do, so I'm gonna throw it in here. From YouTuber Jen Duki. I have no idea if the lyrics are going to be accurate or not, but we're just going to run with it. And yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Dio's Wonder. Here we go. Getting started with some high Dio vocals. Ooh. Oh, it's so lighthearted. Pick the vocal harmony. It's a different chord sequence, but it's got that kind of vibe, doesn't it? I almost want like someone to play along with this on the ukulele rather than the guitar. It's got that kind of vibe to it. Oh, he's getting playful with the rhythm now. Okay. The little flips he did up there, very cute. That was so pretty. That was so pretty. What a great way to start off the album. Listen, it's very playful, very cute. It's very it's like a Brighton version of Who Sings I'm Yours? Hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. It's got that kind of vibe to it, doesn't it? Except this one's like a little bit brighter, a little bit faster. And also, I just can't wrap my mind around how a singer can sing with such a pretty high voice like this, but talk so low and deep. Like Dio has such a distinct talking voice, and yet is able to produce a singing voice like this. This is such a high, pretty, light, airy tone. I would never expect someone to be able to sing this, but also possess the talking voice that he has. And I love that. Oh, what a great start to the album. Very cute, very pretty, very good. What a great start. All right, let's keep her moving. We don't have a lot of time today, so we're going to kind of fly through these a little bit. 잔잔한 풀벌레 소리 멋진 노랫말 내 어깨 위로 살짝 기대진 너의 엉긴 맘을 괜히 들뜨게 해 설렘 끝에 번지는 기대감 소원 빌래 별 떨어진다 잠깐이라 또 놓쳤지 마 금방 더 떨어지겠지 I like the kind of heavy guitar use so far. It suits his voice, I think. Was that I Do section the chorus? This song is going by really quick if that's the case. I also love the MV, it's very cute. This is the chorus. Peep the vocals, peep the background harmony. The kind of Vocaloid background vocal. Oh, that harmony separation was so pretty. It just kept getting wider and wider.
웃으며 대답해줘. I do, I do, I do, I do.
We'll give it a little bit of a vocal run at the end one time, Mr. Dio. Oh, 2 for 2 on that kind of lighthearted, really chill type of vibe. I Do is a song that's kind of surprising in terms of composition because it doesn't have a whole lot of build to it, but it doesn't need it. And that's the big thing about this song is that it doesn't need the big risers and the big flourishes. It can stay comfortably in that chill bop no matter what happens. And I think that's very hard to do and hard to pull off at this level. It's, again, a song that's pretty high in terms of vocals, or at least compared to what his talking range is. And it's just such a smooth vocal part. And this time the background vocals, instead of being just another Dio track, there's like a little bit of filtering going on, a little digital filtering going on. And I think the texture it adds really kind of makes that harmony, so to speak. I like that there is a little bit of a digital feeling to that background harmony once we get to the section of the song that has it. Because Dio's tone naturally is so smooth and is so gentle and is so pretty sitting at that high range that if you were to add another one, it almost wouldn't have enough of an impact to really best enhance Dio's main vocal part. So I think adding that digital texture really helps that. And again, a very like simple composition when it comes to the song, not too many moving parts. This one kind of, in terms of feeling wise, you should go and love yourself. Man, I'm forgetting all the artists' names today, but that song, it's like a faster version of that song in a way. And kind of in similar regards, a song that doesn't have too many flourishes and risers in it. I like it. This is genuinely a great start to the album. All right, let's keep her moving. Lost. It's a song in 6/8 maybe. Da 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 da. Ta 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 ta. It is a song in bass 3, so it's got a little bit of a skip. But no, it isn't. Is it? Is it in 12/8? It might be 12 actually. As the song progressed, the meter got a little bit more obscure. That's very cool. Whoa! Okay, I was not expecting the chorus to ramp up like this. I thought we were gonna get another smooth, chill song. Nah, this ramped up a little bit. Hold on. What a groove switch. It's like, it's got just enough of that retro synth in it. I'm a big fan of a retro synth sound. I know people are getting tired of it, but I love that retro synth sound. You know what, Dio, do your thing. And the song just steps back like this. I thought the entire song was gonna be like this. now I'm lost in you. Wow. I'm assuming the rest is, yeah. Wow! Where did this one come from? Holy smokes, okay. Damn. That's kind of what I have to say to that is damn. I was kind of mentally preparing myself to just get very smooth from start to finish. Was not expecting it to kick up into gear like how Lost did. And Lost caught me so off guard too. This is like I was really enjoying it. The mixed meter I thought was really cool. 12/8 is a very interesting time signature in a song because it can be interpreted as either in 3 bass 3 or bass 4. And by choosing which one you want to pay attention to changes the entire feeling of the song. So actually, now that I know it's in 12/8, I kind of want to go back to the beginning and count it in 4 and see if I can make out when the meter kicks in. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's this section here is right when the song starts to get obscure between if it's in 3 or if it's in 4, and I think that's very cool. There's a song in 3 musically, even though there is technically a way to perfectly divide a 3-beat measure right in half. It's called a dotted quarter note. But if we're kind of talking about, if you were to treat musical notes as like fractions, without using fractions, there's no even way to divide 3. So every single song in 3 will have a little bit of a skip in its step or a little lilt in the beat, just how the nature of music goes. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's just, it naturally appears in music. But with this, that's there if you think of the song in 3. If you think of the song in 4, it's not there. Very cool. 12/8 is such a fun time signature. If you ever get a chance to read into it, it's a great time. There's actually quite a few more songs than you think that are written in 12/8. I can't think of all the ones that I've listened to recently off the top of my head right now, but this is great. This is tremendous. This might be my favorite song on the album so far. Oh, we got more songs. Ordinary Days. Interesting warble effect on the instruments. It's like there's a weird resonating reverb effect on it. I want to say this is another chill beat, but I can't say for sure yet. The partially palm muted guitar is a nice touch too. Oh, I didn't think he'd kick it up a notch. Okay. What's great about Dio, I'm realizing, is once he's singing that middle range, and you know he's gonna go somewhere with the vocal, you don't know if he's gonna go up or down. I think that's very cool.
또 하루가 가네. You and I 여전히 울고 웃고 헤매도 day and night 꿈꾸듯 늘 기다려 어느새
The background doo-wah section, perfect fit.
새로운 나를 그리다 잠들면 또 내일이 오네.
That's so cool that the ooh-ah section maintains that chord, but the instruments around it move around. But it never breaks out a chord. That's very cool. And we're going back into chill Dio once again. I'm not mad at it. In fact, this is very, very chill. It's surprisingly, we haven't had like a very explicitly late night vibe. So this kind of genre of, or subgenre, like category of pop music that I've been really getting like more accustomed to is this kind of late night vibe where it just feels like, you know, it's like 11:30 p.m. You're driving down the highway. There aren't too many cars out. You just see like the occasional odd lights from the skyline in the background. Like you can see lights turning off, the moon's in the sky. And it's a very calm and tranquil day, or like it's right before you go to bed and it's that really just smooth vibe type of music. We haven't had one that's explicitly like that, but Ordinary Days comes very close and Dio does it so much justice. I'm realizing that for me, and this isn't meant to like compare members or anything like that, but in my head, with my limited knowledge of EXO until I started really paying attention to EXO's music this year, for me, when it came to like the really smooth vocals, it was always Chen. Because Chen's ballads, especially as part of like SM Station projects, would always pop up in my feed. And as someone who is like a big aficionado for the ballad genre, Chen was the voice that I was very much familiar with in terms of that type of music. But man, there's just something different about a really smooth, gentle Dio song that that scratches an itch I didn't know I had. And that's very cool. And I like that even though we've had technically, I think, 3, 4, including Somebody, the title track, chill songs, they've all had a little bit of a different flavor to them. Not just like in the genre of the song itself, but like the vocals that Dio is delivering has been just a little bit different. And I think that's very cool. It's definitely showing off his range too. Very nice. I do believe we have one more song left, right? The View. Yeah.
평범했던 하루가 어느덧 지나가 달리는 장 너머로 저무는 전우를 흐릿한 구름 하나 미리 마중 너무 달랐나 모든 풍경들마다 어느새 다 너로 보여서 혼자 웃음 짓고는 해 하나씩 떠오른 기억들을 Cause you are the view I miss 네가 내게 그렇듯이 나도 아름답던 풍경이길 Cause you are the view I miss you
Oh, this is such an interestingly written song. Because it's more energetic, but not in the way you'd expect it to be. It's like there is an extra little bit of a kick, but for some reason it feels slower because of it. Oh. Also find it very interesting that the instrumental part doesn't move around a whole lot. Like the chords here, it's only using 2 chords. Now we got chord movement, now they're in the pre-chorus. Man, the way the energy kicks in almost feels like it's a placebo effect more than anything. Because you feel the energy increase. And you know it increases in your head. But as I listen to this and try and like understand it musically, my brain almost perceives it as there not being one. Wow, that was a long song too. That did not feel like over 3. I thought that was like 2 minutes 45. That song flew by. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm trying to think. This song is one of the like more prominent Enigma songs that I've come across recently because I genuinely don't know how they're doing what they're doing on it. So the song itself is a very chill song once again. Interesting that we only had 1 song on this entire album that wasn't like this kind of chill groove. The View, in a really strange way, managed to build up the energy in that chorus and the pre-chorus without making it explicitly feel like there was an energy boost. That makes no sense to me how they've done that. What? Man, I always say that it's like I always welcome when a song mentally challenges me or like challenges my musical knowledge, but this one is really challenging my brain here. Because the song itself is very nice. It's a very nice chill vibe. And then the energy kicks up. And in my heart, I know that the energy picks up a little bit. And once that chorus comes around, you feel that energy flourish. Like, let's go back to when that actually happens. So we'll just run through a part of the first verse again. Like, this is super simple, super chill. You feel that increase. Extra instruments. The chord sequence is starting to move properly now. Dio's vocal power has gone up a notch now as well. It's like once the full chorus drop happens, the song increases in power, but also increases in the grooviness of it. And I think that's what's throwing me off. Because the song becomes even more groovier and smoother than it was before, but with the energy of the song that's been like increased in terms of like volume, they almost kind of cancel each other out in a way. And because of it, the almost like quicker cadence of the more minimalistic verses feels more energetic than this chorus. And that's really interesting. Oh, that was an experience. Overall, in terms of the songs, I didn't expect to have such a chill album. I mean, Lost was a little bit of a kick. And I think is very much warranted on this album. Like, I mean, ballads often do pretty well in the general public. I mean, look at Im Young-woo, right? But Dio and his voice, I like that he's able to comfortably use his high voice in the way that he did on this album, because we didn't get a whole lot of low vocal Dio in this. I mean, we all know he can speak low. He can also sing low. Like, I liked him singing low in the Imogen Service episode, because we got a nice range of vocals on that episode. I feel like he stayed pretty much in that higher register for this album. I'm not mad at it. I just would have liked to hear him sing low on, like, maybe like a post-chorus, or like a excuse me, like a final outro, or like an opening verse where he kind of sits in that lower register, that softer lower register he's capable of. Fortunately, that didn't happen, but that's okay. Yeah, I feel like I've had my eyes opened to a realm that that had been previously untapped for me, because again, I'm learning EXO one member at a time. So, like, it started with Baekhyun first, I think. I think for me, it was learning Baekhyun through Super M that I learned about his solo stuff, and then by extension, EXO. Then Kai performed at K-Pop Flex last year. I feel like I need to extend my sympathies to the people who had tickets for K-Pop Lux in London this year that canceled like a few days before the show. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. MIK last year in London had Suho performing. That was a pretty good time. Of course, Schumann had a solo debut last year, which was a great time as well. And then Chen's various SM Station projects. Kai had his Rover comeback this year before he went off to the military. EXO had their group comeback this year. And then now get a proper era of Dio music. So who's left? Sehun and Chanyeol? Is it just Rap Line left for me now that I have to get into? Yeah, it's just Rap Line. Okay. One day I will get through EXO, but in terms of this era and Dio's music, it has been a joy, it has been a blast, and I greatly enjoyed it. Hopefully you did as well, but that is it for me today, whether this ended up on YouTube or had to be pushed over to the P Cloud. Thank you all for watching along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One last request from me today: let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world, whether it be, checking in with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness that may brighten someone else's day to day. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, an ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.